So my people, this interview I'm doing with my friend called Remz. I knew him as Remain, but goes by the name of Remz from Peckham. One of the best footballers from ends, like hands down, one of the best. Should have gone to make it, but again, the road life called him over, and he accepted. He ended up getting a 13-year sentence for a shooting. He's been out for like a year and a half now, nearly 2 years, I believe, doing his music. So I want to go through that journey for young people listening, of those who are talented, those who are regarded as the next one, and how you can scupper it and mess it all up in regards to going to prison. Lucky for him, it was only a shooting that didn't end up in fatal casualties. We can reflect that to someone like SJ from OFB, who we talk about in regards to him being a talented footballer, and then also doing music and then hitting the roads, and how that sort of changed the consequences of his life and that. So hopefully young people can listen to Remz and take some lessons from it.
Yo, my guy.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
You say, man, you good?
Just here, yourself?
Yeah, man's just chilling off, man. What's good, my guy?
How you feeling?
Man, calm still. This is my second live, bro. Man's never done this live thing. Man done it once, yeah, when I come out, and then this is the second time with you.
Alright, cool. Say no more, man. Say no more. So we'll get straight into it. So you're a long-time friend from Peckham, where we grew up. So first and foremost, let people know your background, like nationality, where you was born, where you went to school, and so on.
Okay. Yeah, man's from the Nam. My family's from England and Jamaica. Where did man go? What school did man go? Oliver Goldsmith and Chaucer.
Okay. Oliver Goldsmith, that's the same school Damilola Taylor went.
Yeah.
So you went Jeffrey Chaucer. Yeah. So I remember you as being probably, you and Musti, probably the best talent I've seen footballing wise in Peckham. I know I call myself Peckham Zidane, but I'll say you and Musti were out there like with us in terms of like the best players. But for example, now when I talked to Musti, he told me the best player, and Musti, for everyone knows who don't know, that's Mustafa Carrier. He's now a professional footballer. He made it pro. Musti said you were better than him.
Come on, my guy. But
so where? Okay, tell us your history about football. Like, how did it go? How did football start for you?
The football thing was like when man was a kid, and then man was playing like Sunday League and that, and then man got scouted to Millwall, Gillingham and that. Man was at Gillingham with Moss. You get it? We was at Gillingham together. That's my guy. Yeah, fam. Obviously, he carried on, fam. He kept the dedication and he carried on. I love that. Yeah, gone clear now. Do you get it?
Why did you stop? What made you stop?
Well, I don't even know, for just life, innit? I was on the roads. I thought I could do football on the roads at the same time. You know, like that. I was trying to do too much.
So was it a thing that where you was missing training, you was a guy to training, and
imagine man was going training and then man's coming back, like, and man's on the roads and man's going training. Man just, because man's young, man's thinking man can do both. I'm not even man can do both.
So how did it start then, jumping the roads? What age was you when you jumped in the road? Because if I remember correctly, I think the last time I see you before, I think was just before I went back in. Like 07 time, I think I saw you last. And I saw by this time you was flossing, you used to have a chain, a mad chain you had. So like, when did you jump on the road?
I love Bob, you know. Yeah, I love Bob, you know. Yeah, now, you know what it is? You see that? The football on the road, it's like, man was just doing both, innit? Man just grew up where man grew up and how man grew up. And man just happened to play football as well. But man proper thought man was going to be a baller. Like, man, that was what man wanted to do. I can't even lie to you. Obviously, because man's on the road and man's doing other things.
That's what I'm saying. Like, in regards to the other things, how did it start? How was it a thing that where, like, someone said, oh, you know what, come and hang around with us. Then you think, okay, shit, now I'm hanging around. And obviously, the food thing would have started as well. How did that start? Was you approach? Because now we look at things now, kids get sent cunch and we share it as grooming. Would you say you was groomed?
Yeah. Nah. You know what it is? It was just naturally in, man, innit? You know, like, certain people, like Like, it's like you just have to be born like with it, innit? You can't just really jump on it and then yeah, you get it. It was just born in man, but man just happened to want it to play football. And then obviously, you know what happened, you just get caught up in it. You get, there was even other things. Man used to do music and that, but man wasn't taking it serious. Them times man didn't really figure out what man wanted to do. You get it? So yeah, man was just doing hella stuff. You know, when you're young, you're just running around and doing hella things and you get it.
Looking back now though, like when you see Musty, he's made it pro, he's gone clear, he's a professional footballer, and him saying he was better than him, and you both been at Gillingham. When you see that now, like how does that make you feel?
Bro,
I'm sure you're both happy for him, but in a way you're thinking like, raw, that could have been me.
Yeah. Like, you see, because I proper wanted to play football, yeah, that's what I wanted to do, innit? So I'm like, I want to play football, like I wanted that for me. I'm happy for my man, because that's my bro. Do you get it? It's not like, raw, do you get it? I'm happy. I love to see the man in it. There's a next man that made it as well, Danny Hayes. Remember?
Yeah.
Danny, do you get it? He took me to Ipswich with him and all that. I love that stuff. Do you get it? Like, it's natural. I love that, man. I'm happy for the man that made it. You get it? Yeah, man.
So what was the pull from the road so much that, because like I said, you're one of the best footballers, but what was the pull of the road that made you like, you know what, this way is looking a bit more exciting than just doing the football thing? You're trying to do both, but what made you think? What made you continue to do ball? Why wasn't anything that say, you know what, actually fuck this, man, let me just concentrate on ball? Was the money on the roads a bit too much?
Yeah, like man was just doing everything. Man was just evolving, innit? You know, like in life, man was just evolving and doing other things. Man was just doing
So it got to a period then you end up going to jail. You got given a 13-year sentence, and do you mind me saying what it was?
Yeah, it was firearms and that.
So you went in jail for a shooting. So with that now, is that when you're arrested, how does that feel? Had you ever been to jail before that?
Yeah, man, went to jail before that, but it was like 2.5 year sentence. I done like 15 months. You get it? It was like it wasn't really that much. It was long then. It wasn't really. You get it? This one now, fucking hell. Get it?
So you had to do. How long did you do behind the doors?
Like 6 years and 9 months altogether.
Yeah, they're saying you're covering the mic a bit, so watch out because they're saying you're covering the mic.
Cool. Can they hear me now?
Yeah. So you done 6 years and 9 months.
Yeah.
So almost like 7 years. So like when you was in jail, like how did you keep yourself occupied?
I was just writing bars, playing football. You get it? Like, yeah, what else was man doing? That was it really.
You should have got into the studio and just done this properly, man. But anyway,
I know, my guy. Do you know what it is, man's just trying to do bare things, but you're my guy, Bob, man. You know, do you get it? We're going to link up properly soon and make something happen, 100%, bro. Do you get it?
So yeah, let's go back. So when you in jail, then seeing, I guess everyone started to do the music thing from Peckham. There's the Black Gang, PYGs, SI. How was that for you, seeing that growth being in prison at the time?
Yeah, no, do you know what it is? I was out when it all started in the NXT. Sometimes I wasn't even taking rapping serious, you get it? Like, I was on the road. Like, I love that, you get it? Because I'm around the thing, I'm thinking, no, this is crazy. Like, the man was growing up. Man always knew, man wanted to do something in music as well, innit? So it's like, it was good, bro. I liked it still, private life. It was good. It was a good time, fam. It was a good time for the end still.
So once you've gone in, though, would you think, oh, man, I missed out on football now, I missed out on the music thing now as well?
Yeah, like, it was mad still. Like when I was in jail for this sentence now, and I'm seeing the way things are blowing up, I'm thinking, like, this is crazy. Like, man, just missing bare shit to get. Like, it was annoying. At the same time, it was great as well, fam. See the man them winning and like,
watch out for the mic. Watch out for the mic. Yeah, so I guess you've done all that time, and funnily enough, because I started going to different jails doing projects, so I've been invited to HMP Thames side. I'm sitting in the class, and I'm looking at you, and I'm thinking, I know this guy, and I don't think you recognize me either. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm like, Remain. How long before you clocked?
I clocked you straight away, my guy. I was like, no. Like, I saw you, and I was like, oh my days, that's Bob. coming into the jail. Not like I want you to be in jail, but you're not in jail. Like you're coming into the jail. I was like, that's big moves. Like straight away, I was like, oh my God, are you mad? That's big moves. I was like, what's the guy doing? Where have you gone? What happened? You get it?
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, this is my guy. We need to be tough on the
Yeah,
road.
no, you know how that came about? Because literally from when I come out, I started the football club, so they started inviting me to bare different prisons to do these projects. So a lady called Sabrina Williams, she works for Barclays, a black lady, and she said like she wants to go into Thames side as well. I said, look, I'll be happy to come to Thames side. And also I saw you there, I come there a couple of times, done a few projects. I'll give you advice and come out, hit the ground running. So why you inside though? Why was you inside? I've been inside as well. I know how it is. Did you feel that there's lack of support for sort of people that you may have been sort of loyal to? People you did you feel like, bro, how come no one's got me? I mean, post all this, or did you just think, fuck it, it's part of life?
Yeah, that is both of them. I thought both of them. I was thinking, no, what's going on? Like the brother dropped me out, and I thought, fuck it, this is part of life. I just do my thing, innit? Yeah, like obviously you're thinking, oh, what's going on? But at the same time, you've got to be a man and man up in it. You put your
So in regards to once you come out of jail now, I remember when I was speaking to you in jail saying, look, it's gonna be hard when you come out, you know, so it ain't gonna be easy. How hard have you found it?
Bro, it's been mad still. I can't even lie, it's been mad hard still. I can't even lie. Like I thought it was gonna be easier, innit? You get it? But that's just because of my mindset. But at the same time, I come out and see the reality and be like, oh, like, this is some real shit on here. You get it? You got to pattern up, you get it?
What's been sort of the hardest things about being out of prison? Because in prison we sometimes got that comfort blanket where we know, okay, we don't have to pay no bills. We've got 3 meals a day. We've got a shower. We've got a bed. We've got a TV. So what's been some of the hardest things you've had to deal with being out?
Fucking just adapting on it. You know, like where man's been. You know, like he's been gone for so long, been back to real life, like around people. They're like, oh, this shit, it's gonna take long to get back to reality. I'm like, no. And I'm like, bro, like I'm seeing it for myself, man. I'm like, bro, this is some real shit, man. Yeah, like, real, bro. Life is real, bro.
So like when you've come out now, you've obviously I always knew you're a talented footballer, but I guess I've been telling people when you're not fit, you don't look your greatest. I know you played a couple of games for us. You came and actually played in my charity football match with all the celebs and that, and you got a goal that day. How was that for you, sort of being around? Oh, you changed the channel. Hang on. How was that being for you, like being around people in the industry and actually showcasing your talent, basically?
What's that in music?
No, remember we done the football event.
Yeah, the football thing. That as well. Yeah, that was sick. Still, my guy as well. Love for that. Yeah, he brought me out, man. That was proper. Like, you see, because man proper love football. Yeah, that was a proper good thing. You know, like just coming back on the stage. I saw I banged in 2 as well.
He scored 2. You missed a sitter though. You missed a sitter at 1-1 though.
I said you missed a sitter. Nah, it gets like that.
Nah, it gets like that. But I'm doing another one soon, so you're definitely involved. But now you're back on road. You're doing this music thing. How's that been going? And what sort of call signs you been getting so far?
Yeah, like on the music. That's what man's trying to focus on. It's like man just come out. Not just come out. Man's been up for a while now, but man's done a couple of good things, man. To achieve certain things quickly. You get it? I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't think it was gonna happen that quick. You get it? And man's just been trying to reach more levels. I've had a little break as well, because obviously real life and innit? Man lives in real life. You get it? Like,
I see you also. You done your Tim Westwood.
Yeah, I've done 2 of those still, and then man's getting played on one extra. Man's getting streamed in there. You get it? So it's like, because I'm just new to this music, and I didn't really know nothing. Came out and jumped straight in, doing bad things. So now I'm starting to learn about it more. I'm getting friends in different countries. It's like,
who did you take your influence from? Because I've known I put you on the soundtrack for the intro for The Life I Live, and lots of people saying, "Raw, is that gigs?" So is that? Because even when I used to rap in jail, people say, "Oh, you know what? You got that Peckham flow." Is there such thing as a Peckham flow? Would you say?
Yeah, there's definitely a Peckham flow still. Yeah, like there's just a way how the man them spit. Not that the man them's trying to spit like each other. It's just because of the man them. Certain men are cut from the same cloth, innit?
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, and then obviously, norm, then you can say like it kind of spreads in it. There's a big sound of like norm in it, if you get what I mean. Everyone's got their own skill on it. You get it?
So
Yeah,
what can we be looking out for? I know you put out a few songs out there already, and I guess what it is that when you're kind of new to the industry, not really know. Cause I'll be honest, I listen to your music, I think fucking no, Remz is hard. He just ain't getting that recognition, that publicity that he needs. What do you think's missing then? Would you say that's what's missing? The marketing.
I think I need to be more consistent, like dropping music, because I've got bare songs in it, but it's just like finding a balance between music and like just man's life and in it. So like, I need to be more consistent with music and try and network more in it, work with more people, different artists.
So what have you got? I think you've sent me about 3 or 4 tracks. Is that like for an EP?
Nah, fam, I got so many songs, Bob. It's crazy, bro. I've got an EP. It's dropping. Once we drop this video, I'm gonna drop the EP in it as well this month. So yeah, man, look out for.
So what would you want to do then? Would you want to do like? Have you thought about doing maybe a black box, a daily duppy, hardest bars?
Yeah, I thought about doing all that, yeah, but I need to build up my thing first, innit? Do you get it? So it's like, yeah, like man's getting recognition, as I was saying, man's getting recognition and one extra playlist and couple extra playlists. My thing needs to go up a bit more. To get it.
What would you say is sort of your biggest regret then in life? Is it not doing the football, not doing the music, like the Joe?
Football, like probably football and probably mainly football, innit? That's like that was my proper thing, innit? Proper like football. Yeah.
So if you got any advice for the youngers now who are on this road thing, and obviously you've gone through it, went to jail for firearms, come out, and then you said about the struggle, trying to rebuild your life. Was it worth it, would you say? And what would you tell them?
Nah, jail's long, bro. Trust me, man. You get peace, bro. Just live right. You get it? Jail's a myth, bro. 100% myth. It's wasted 10 years in his life. In like 7 years, man could have fucking built empires and shit. You get it? Like,
so tell us about this song then. You got this song coming out that I'm gonna be releasing on Big Ego Media tomorrow. What can people expect? Yeah,
man, just expect the real life, innit? Trapped in the trenches, some real stuff, real life, and then look out for the EP, Fresh Home. You get it? It's coming in this month as well. I don't even know what day. I'm gonna drop it this month.
Alright, say no more. So for anyone that's listening who's be watching this video, tomorrow I'm gonna drop Remz's full video on Big Ego Media. Hopefully can build that into a music platform where we showcase more people. But for me, honestly, I know I call myself the Peckham Zidane, but this guy here was the Peckham Dino, like Ronaldinho. This guy there,
like, Bob, you know me, I'm just being modest here. You know my team, the greatest.
You should have been someone that I'm sitting at home now watching, that you're coming to the end of your career basically. And like, I want young people to watch this video tomorrow and say like, raw, like there's talented young people out there who need to see for themselves and go like, raw, you know what? My man was the best player in his area, and then he ended up going to jail, so they can learn from your mistakes. So sometimes God puts things in our place for you, maybe to fail, but using you as a lesson to other people, basically.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. It gets like that, innit? It's life, it's real life. It happens, innit? And sometimes you have to show people things and let people know, innit?
But you see big Jenna Raver just jumped in there.
Big Rave, come on, Big Rave, come on, man. The real Jenna Raver. Stamped in these streets, man. Come on, man.
But as I said, so tomorrow we're gonna showcase this song on Big Ego Media. We're gonna release it for 8 PM tomorrow, Thursday. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you follow my brother Remz. Like, I saw him again, was it maybe a year ago, a year and a half ago? I was just going to prisons to do talks, and I'm like, right, that's Remz. He was making his way out, and he's come out and he stayed out. He's admitted his struggles, but he's trying to do this music thing. So my people, give him a follow and make sure you support him. Remz, any last words?
Yeah, love, Bob. We need to link up and do this thing, man. And to all the followers and that, man, just watch out for Mikey. Man's coming. I'm gonna show
Ray was getting onto my hairline. It's not even that bad, man.
Ray's getting onto your hairline still.
Yo, on that note, I'm out.
Love, bro. Love.
And all that shit that I done, the way I got treated, and I don't even want that love. Rude, but you can keep it. Car. Man's trapped in the trenches, still shot cats by the benches. And man's back with a vengeance, 13-year sentence. And if it's on old crank shit, niggas be sitting on fences. Man, I put something where your mind is and blow out your senses. And man's going through the maddest in the night like Gladys. Man smoking a chalice, man's way above average. And you know man's savage. I told a man cabbage, then I got racks for the napping. I don't know cap, why they capping?